Celeste is a game about overcoming self-doubt. This theme of self-doubt reflects the intense difficulty of the platformer and how the player needs to teach themselves how to get up and try again, even what after seems to be infinite failures. Yet despite how difficult the game is, the developers are caring towards the player and are there to teach and support them in overcoming the challenges ahead. Even if other characters in the game may not. This can be seen from the beginning of the game, where the main mechanics are introduced to the player. This can be noticed in that the player is accompanied by a bird showing the player how to get through the level, which is direct proof of how the game developer wants to see their players succeed in the upcoming trials of Celeste Mountain. The devs know it won't be easy for the player, but they will be there supporting them every step of the way, and that they will always give them the tools they need to succeed and overcome challenges. This forms a bond similar to a teacher and a student between the developers and the player. As the player navigates their way through the first parts of the game, they come across another climber named Theo, who offers nothing to the player other than his company. The player can either use this encounter to take a break and have a conversation, or can neglect him as he is completely optional in his first appearance. Theo's theme, Madeline and Theo, is calming, which only makes these interactions more relaxing and warm, which combats the harsh, cold theme of the mountain. But for many, his presence is therapeutic, and they begin to look forward to their next encounters with him, just like making friends in real life. Theo in his dialogue is a more empathetic form of reward of progress than other collectibles and methods, although this game has its fair share of those as well. Collectibles such as strawberries reward exploration, and crystal hearts reward players for taking risks and doing optional challenges like figuring out puzzles. Collecting the strawberries and crystal hearts gives the player a great amount of feedback, and because of this, the player never feels like they are wasting their time. The player is furthermore rewarded upon collection of all the strawberries and then the game with some extra story elements. Completionists are rewarded as well, as the game has a final chapter for those who have collected all of the crystal hearts, and the combination of the social rewards such as Theo and the use of collectibles like strawberries and crystal hearts for rewarding exploration and challenge completion, make for an extremely addicting and safe feeling environment. The game continuously relates to the player and shows them respect for completing challenging sections of the game. The devs always find some sort of way to reach out and say "good job" to the player, whether it's through visuals, sounds, or dialogue. This is how Celeste teaches and supports the player all the way through to completion. Thanks, Celeste, for teaching us to never give up.